Hi guys, welcome back again in today's amazing beautiful video. So guys, today I am here to discuss the most controversial topic on knacking channels. That most of you keep on asking this question over and over again, and I know that most of you have watched a lot of channels, a lot of videos saying this particular thing, that size don't actually does, like, most of you has watched the videos like other people are making concerning a man's size during knacking or in his lifetime. But before I begin to talk about this, please, if you have not subscribed to my channel and you like watching me, you like following me, what are you waiting for? Do you know that subscription is free? And once you subscribe, you'll be able to get notification whenever I drop a new and sweet videos like this. Okay, now some of you have been asking yourself, why is it that women are saying this one is saying size doesn't matter, this one says size matters? Now I'm going to be honest on this video, and I'm going to be real. If you don't believe in any other person, now look at me facially. I want you to believe me about what I'm trying to say right now. I am not here to deceive you. I am not here to create content. I am just here to tell you the gospel truth and nothing but the truth. Okay, so now let's talk about size. Does size really matters to women? Once you are proclaimed a man, once you have been seen a man, does size actually matters when it comes to knacking? Some say once you have the joystick, size doesn't matter. Some say once your joystick is big or is small, it doesn't matter. Now the truth of the matter is this. Let me just answer that question. Size actually matters. Yes, 100%. If there is any word like over 100%, I'm going to use it. Size plays a very long role when it comes to knacking and satisfying your woman. Now I'm going to give you few characteristics or few examples for you to be able to believe me perfectly well, for those of you who can believe me. Now I am not saying this because people are having small joystick. I am saying this based on the side of truth, based on the side of reality, based on what I have seen and what is actually going on in our society. Now let me ask you this question: why does women of this age, especially, why does infidelity now on the increase? Why does women leave their marriages currently and to start following small boys? If in Africa, you should know what I'm talking about. And now the truth of the matter is size. Now listen, once a man does not have a specific size of joystick, it becomes a problem. Women will always tell you that, oh, we always like it very big. We always like it long. Why did they like it long and big? Now, during erection period, a big joystick and a longer joystick, big and long, big and long, they're the same time, will always be attractive to any woman that behold such that just sighted such joystick. That joystick moves a woman, let me just not use a woman, moves women a lot, especially those ones that hardly pour water. Once those ones that hardly pour water see that kind of joystick, they will be tempted. Like, there is what we call body language. Her body will start telling her, from her body it will now ring in her brain that, oh, this is the type of joystick that I've been looking for. This is the type of the joystick that you should carry. And once that thing begins to ring bell on her brain, you see her reacting positively towards the sighted of the joystick that she has seen. And before you know it, she will now automatically be in the mood. And remember, this is women that hardly pour water. Once she see that particular joystick I just described earlier on this video, you see her, bringing her water. You see, so you find that her water will start coming out gradually from this side. And that is to tell you that she is well attracted to such joystick. Now, let's come to joystick that is not big and it's not long. It's just tiny and there, and it's not even shining. Once a woman sees such joystick, even if you have money, you have the money, you have all it takes, you have given her the millions, but once it's come to lacking and you are exposed to such joystick, you find out that her mood will change. That's number one. Number two, she will just develop unnecessary sudden hatred to you. That's number two. Number three, her mood will go off automatically, naturally. And that is why you see a woman, once a man failed to start performing well in the marriages, you see a woman trying to get it somewhere else, trying to look for guys who still have the energy, who should think that, oh, this is like, he might likely have what I'm looking for, which is longer and bigger joystick. You see her trying to play the game. If you go on Instagram, you see a lot of broken marriages. You see women leaving their marriages of 13 years, leaving their marriages of 7 years, leaving their marriages of 15 years just to follow a guy that they think that has what? Bigger and longer joystick. So now, if you ask me, what are they looking for? They're looking for what? That satisfaction. They're looking for what? Satisfaction. And that's tell you that it is only when a joystick is bigger and longer that can be able to fit in to a particular honey, in fact, to all the honey pot, and give it what? A good and very attractive knacking. So women are looking for something that will fit in that gap, that will fill in that gap and make it very tight. They want to feel the sensation, they want to feel the tightness. They want to feel the tightness. And that is the reason why I said, if you have not joined my Mature Men entertainment community, what are you waiting for? This is a community whereby you are going to be lectured how, with pictures, all those things that I am just saying here. Okay, I cannot use pictures and whatever to show you because of this particular YouTube. So if you're interested in joining that class, please, I'm going to drop the link under the comment section. And that will tell you that size matters a lot. And that is why I keep on advising me, look, if you do not, I know that you're not the one that created yourself, and at times some health issue can also shrink your joystick and make it look ugly, okay, and make it look some kind of not attractive. Let me just mention some kind issue or health issue that can that can give you that: diabetes, high BP, post-related issue, long untreated and recurrent infection. Yes, can make your joystick automatically start shrinking. Once you begin to notice, maybe you are that kind of person that once has longer and bigger joystick, and all of a sudden you started noticing shrinkness. It's no longer attractive, and you have gone to the hospital. They say it's age. Let me tell you, you see, a man know the age. A man know the age down to the joystick. That is it. A man know the age. Your joystick supposed to be, even if you are aging in any other, you see that particular place. That is how God created it. It's not meant to be aging. So don't allow anybody to keep on telling you, oh, it's because you are aging. And how old are you? And that is why it is shrinking. No. Once you have health issue, it starts automatically shrinking. And that is the reason why I tell you guys to always take good care of yourself. You cannot spend a whole lot of money, marry a wife or a wife of your youth that you have spent years, and all of a sudden, because of the text for her to knack a good job, she just abandoned the marriage. You can't afford to do that. You can't afford to lose her just that way. So embarrassing. Okay, so but there are always hope for men who want to hear the truth. There are always hope for men who want to do something that will change that game automatically. Which I always tell you guys that, look, if you find your joystick like that, you have what we call our joystick enhancement that will make it bigger and longer, but then it works naturally, it works organically. You must have to follow it, and you must have to be patient if you really want to correct it organically without having any side effect. Like Adam Secret, I don't sell the one that will give you side effect. The one I sell is the one I manufacture by myself, and it's tested and trusted, and it is working. People have bought it, they're already giving things, but it's working for them. Gradually they are seeing the growth on their joystick. Okay, now if you want stamina, I have the one that will give you stamina up to 1 hour, 2 hours. Yes, if you want it. But then the most important thing is that longness. That is what women are looking for. That longness and bigness. That is what they are looking for. That will fit the words, the honey pot. Okay, so guys, we also have our shower shop tea leaf, in case you want to run away from men health issue. You know what I mean by men health issue, right? You should start taking organic shower shop tea leaf, not the one that's selling in Amazon. So those ones they are seeing in US or other country is being, you know you know what I'm talking about, right? If you really want to get a full benefit of it, guys, order it from me and I will ship it down to you. It will come through DHL and they'll know how to package it and get to you. Then you'll be sure of what you are drinking. Okay, so guys, I'm going to end this video here, and if you want to get any of my herbal products, all you have to do is send me a WhatsApp message on +234 9059 825779 +234 9059 825779. Please guys, like this video, share this video, let men know that yes, size actually matter. You don't have to keep yourself like that. You don't have to say, oh, you keep on making money and a woman will be eating and all of a sudden she will just dump you and then start following another guy. She might even be giving that your money, giving to her to that guy, just to maintain the guy and to retain the guy in her life. I'm telling you what is happening currently. Okay, so guys, stay safe and remain blessed. See you on my next video. Bye.